Yeah, coming up, I'll explain what we're doing. Come over here, yeah. So I'm in our greenhouse, which is also our drying deck. And the back part's going to be more of a greenhouse kind of thing. That's what what we're going for. But we dry coffee here, processed coffee and processed macnuts for now. And when we get a little more production, we're going to have to build another one of these hoop houses. But it comes with this plastic that is UV protected, so it doesn't crack right away. They said it would give me 3 to 4 years. And a lot of my friends said, you can usually get about 5 years out of it. It's not too windy. And so we're moving on to 8 years, and I was thinking this was the year, because the worst thing to happen would have it fail in the middle of coffee, because if coffee gets wet while it's drying, it really reduces the quality of the coffee. So 2 days ago, I'll show you. 2 days ago, I noticed there was a lot of drips. There were some drips coming down on the macnuts, so we stopped processing the macnuts, because here it's split, right? Split in a pretty good spot, so it's not dripping too bad. So now we have to replace it. So I drove over to Hilo, took all day yesterday, did a couple other things, worked on my saxophones and stuff, and got a bunch of stuff done. But I picked up the plastic. Now it's a sunny morning. Now we've got to take this old plastic off, and it's, let me see, it's still in pretty good shape. So I'll probably be able to use it for something else, maybe for solarizing, getting rid of weeds. There'll be something we can do with it. So now we're just, get down into it. Don't bend it. Just pull it out easily. Don't do it fast. Don't do it fast. So now we've got to take this thing apart. And the way this is attached, here I'll show you. You can't nail this down. Since you can't nail it down, they have this spring that goes into this channel. So the first thing we have to do is take this out. And it's a slow process. Don't want to bend it, because we want to keep this. I didn't buy a new one. I just was assuming it would still work. So it's good. So it's just a slow process of taking this out. Gotta find it. So that's what we're doing now, is we're gonna remove this sheath. I gotta get a tool to get that out. So this thing goes into this channel and holds it without ripping it, because if we were to nail onto it, it would split and eventually come off. So this has worked really well. It's in a pretty protective spot here, so we don't have a lot of wind. So this covering lasted almost 8 years, actually. So it's got my money's worth out of it. But it's going to be really nice now, because over the years it starts developing all this algae and all this other stuff, and so it reduces the amount of sun going into it. So now it'll work better as a greenhouse. Catch on anything, everything is lifted and done. We're not trying to do this, we're not trying to beat any time records. It takes 2 hours, it's 2 hours, it takes 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? We're going 3 inches from, this is 24, right? Yeah, 24. Okay, let's go right to 24. Just pull it this way a little bit. No, not that much. Just, it's got to be 24 right here. All right, so we got it up. A lot of hands make less work, so it was really nice. When I first put this one up, I was all by myself, and I had to go over and over. It took about 3 or 4 hours, getting it tight on one side, getting it tight on the other. But now it's first time it's pretty tight. We might fine tune it. I've got to get some, because the way the weather's been, I've got to get some more plastic here. We're going to close this front up where the wind comes in, and we're going to get this thing and get it ready to go again for the coffee season that's coming up in a